Now, with Roger Binny bowling the second over, he's bowling to Kerr, and your commentators are Bill Laurie and Keith Stackpole.
Kerr off the mark. Good off the mark.
And Robbie Kerr, who played very well here in the first match against England, also took out the Man of the Match award.
Gets an edge, and it's a fine one that could race away for 4. Slide knocks it back, well fielded. Shastri, he's had a very good tour to date.
I think that's indicative of the type of desperate cricket we're going to see today, Bill. Robbie Kerr, an outside edge. It looked as though it was going to be 4 runs. And Shastri coming around the boundary, a desperate lunge at the end. Tapping it back, quick to get to his feet. Picked it up in the right hand, had to transfer it to his throwing hand. Sent in a good return to Vishwanath.
Kapil to Kerr.
He's got in, beautifully bowled Kapil. That's the one that cut back. What a great start for India. A wicket and 2 maidens in a row by Kapil as Kerr shouldering arms as the ball struck the pad onto the stumps, and a great breakthrough by the medium pacer Kapil.
Tremendous start for India, and Robbie Kerr, I think, caught in 2 minds. He's looking to play at it and then withdrew the bat, clipped the pad on the way through and then deflected back onto that off stump. And what a great start for India. They've already got 2 wins in this competition. They 2 out of 2, and already Australia on the back foot. 1 for 5 as Kerr's out. Bowled Kapil for 4.
Roger Binny to Wood.
Bowled Wood, driving, he's gone. Clean bowled by Roger Binny, the man who took 4 for 35 against Pakistan. He struck again. Graham Wood driving. He never looked comfortable this morning. And India on fire with Australia 2 for 5.
There's no doubt about that one. Stumped right out of the ground. And once again, that little bit of movement there for Binny came in through the gap. Wood looking to force it away off the front foot. And that was a beautiful delivery by Roger Binny. Came between bat and pad, collected that off stump, and Graham Wood out for 1. So a tremendous start by India. Australia 2 for 5 in just this 4th over.
Kapil to Border.
It's in the air and it's safe. Just clears the red gully. First sign of aggression. And then in the catching position, it's short leg with the ball that swings into the left-hander.
Binny to Kepler Wessels.
No ball called, and Wessels gets it away.
Good captaincy by Gavaskar. He hasn't got carried away with the early success. Just a slip in a gully.
Nice deflection. Return to Vishwanath, the man who starred in Sydney with 5 dismissals.
And this Indian side is a formidable batting combination, I can assure you. Every one of the 40 men who represent India in this World Championship of Cricket have scored a first-class century. So they bat right the way down.
Oh, he's bowled in. What a breakthrough this is for the Indians. Alan Border, the one man, or certainly one of the men, who Australia are relying on very heavily today. Clean bowled by Roger Binny.
And almost in identical fashion to Graham Wood. As Binny sensibly keeps that ball up, he's got a little bit of movement there. Border aiming to hit that ball from off stump, middle and off, over mid-wicket, hitting across the line of the ball, lifting his head slightly, and the result is a jubilant Roger Binny. And the dejected Alan Border out for 4, 3 for 17 Australia.
That's in the end. Down to fine leg. This could be out. He's gone. Yes, he's got him. That's the end of Wessels. Kapil Dev striking here. Wessels trying to play the hook shot. And out's taken down a deep fine leg. Kapil Dev bowling the bouncer to Wessels there. He went to hit it away on the leg side. And Madan Lal down there at fine leg taking the catch. Well, the Indians that have come to the ground, they really are absolutely ecstatic. This is how it happened.
There's some thousands of Indians living here in Melbourne, and they'll be absolutely jubilant at this catch. Madan Lal never looked like dropping that. One of the most experienced players in the Indian side. Cool, calm and collected as Wessels tried to hook that ball, a ball that was far too close to his body, failed to get on top of it, and Madan Lal did the rest. Wessels out for 6, 4 for 17.
The situation now, we really do need a big partnership here. Oh, well bowled. That's a beautiful delivery from Kapil Dev. From the way Phillips played it, it really seemed that there must have been some movement away to the left-hander. That's in the air, and he's dropped him. Shy at the stumps would have been run out as well. So a double chance there for India. The catch dropped by Azharuddin fielding at point. And then a chance of a run out, and had he hit the stumps it would have been out.
And Kapil Dev a little unlucky not to have picked up the wicket of Wayne Phillips. Just 23 runs on the board, and Australia have lost 4 wickets after 10 overs. A disastrous start for the home side, with Binny and Kapil Dev each claiming 2 wickets. Binny 2 for 16, Kapil Dev 2 for 6.
Well, that's a beautiful shot. Cut away, and it'll beat the man, third man, down towards the boundary. That's the first boundary for the Australians. A huge crowd here cheering away as that one is hit right through the gap on the offside. Lovely timing by Dean Jones. That's over the top. It won't get down to the boundary because it wasn't very well timed. They'll get 2 for it. And a very strong throw. And that's nicely played again into the gap. Six runs coming from Roger Binny's over. And Australia now 4 for 34.
Mahindra Amanath, and he's bowling to Dean Jones. And he's gone. If he'd let it go, it would have been called a wide. As it is, he's on his way back to the pavilion, and Australia are 5 down. A disaster in keeping with the match against Pakistan the other day, but this one, the results will depend on their chances of making the semi-final. Big edge to Vishwanath, 5 down for Australia.
It's 5 for 37 in the 14th over.
Madan Lal to O'Donnell. Four runs, there's a bit of life there. A bit of extra lift for Madan Lal. We're going wide of Sunil Gavaskar, the captain. Mahindra Amanath to Phillips. Oh dear me. Oh, if the man had been over the stumps there. Must have been gone. That was bad cricket from Mahindra Amanath. He was standing there 3 or 4 yards down the track, didn't bother to go back for the throw. O'Donnell was really struggling there. Yards out he'd have been. Yards out.
Phillips has had an excellent summer with the bat, and so has Simon O'Donnell. Good left and right-handed combination.
That's another single to Phillips. 2 runs from the over. There's the misfield. They'll get another one. So that's good running by Phillips. 3 from that over. And the Australians now 5 for 62. Phillips on 20. Simon O'Donnell on 12. And Laxman, Sivaramakrishnan to continue bowling his little leg spinners. He also tosses in googlies and top spinners, so it's got to be watched. And that one, I think, may well have been the wrong one again. Phillips trying to sweep it away.
Big shout by the wicketkeeper. Let's watch where this pitch is. It is at the back of the hand, but it would have missed off stump. Turned. It's encouraged, and Phillips not picking that, sweeping against the spin.
And once again he beats him. That looked like the top spinner. Just went straight on. Phillips playing for the ball to spin back to him. So he's having a bit of trouble reading the leg spinner. A little glance down the wicket there. I thought that actually did flick the pad of Phillips.
It did flip the pad hard on the wicketkeeper.
So we'll come back for the second here. Ravi Shastri, the fieldsman. Nice throw from him.
Ravi Shastri's bowled very well, and it may not be long before Kapil gives him a trundle. The leg spinners worrying both batsmen.
Now Ravi Shastri to come left arm around the wicket. Well to O'Donnell. Oh, and that's in trouble. The captain takes it easily. And Simon O'Donnell is gone, and with him, perhaps, Australia's chances. A long way to go to reach that 50 overs. A little bit of ill judgment there. Just a fraction of spin. He wasn't there. And neatly taken by the skipper running back. Out for 17 by Mahendra Amarnath. Running back. Caught Amarnath bowled Shastri for 17. It's 6 for 85 in 30 overs.
Jeff Lawson, the new batsman. And out! Caught and bowled by Sivaramakrishnan. The full toss. And Jeff Lawson hitting it back. The young fellow in the first match against Pakistan picked up a couple of caught and bowls and then was right across. So the Indian spinners playing havoc now with the Australian batsmen. Toss to Lawson just outside off stump, and a nice gentle return catch. It popped out just for a moment, but he was able to regain it. And what a couple of useful breakthroughs this is now for India. It was the pacemen early, and in the last couple of overs it's been the Indian spinners. So Jeff Lawson out without scoring.
I had the feeling that Rodney Hogg didn't actually pick that wrong one.
I think we can safely say, Richie, that he had really no idea about it.
It's a sensible stroke from Rodney Hogg. No men out except at long on. The big gap there. He's picked up 4 runs. And the Australians now in this predicament have got really nothing to lose except to try and pick up some quick runs.
Tremendous bowling figures, those. Kapil Dev, good spell at the top of the order, 2 for 11. Roger Binny, 2 for 22 from 6. In the air, dropped. One of the first blemishes of the day. And Saka at cover, putting down that relatively simple catch. Rodney Hogg not to the pitch of the ball. One that certainly should have been taken.
And the 100 comes up for Australia, but it's taken 34 overs and it's cost 7 wickets. It's the arm ball. And it's well played by Rodney Hogg. Srikkanth has covered the ground very quickly. And what a good return. He's very good in the outfield, Srikkanth. Looking for the single. Could be trouble. And Tony Kraft thought about raising the finger. But he decided against it. A direct hit there from Gavaskar.
And Hogg there backing a long way up, and that made contact with the bats and with the stumps before Hogg made his ground. There's no doubt about that. And that sort of fine judgment is beyond the human eye to detect.
Shot by Wayne Phillips, just backing off and giving himself a bit of room, and he placed that one away nicely. The outfield is very fast at the MCG. Azharuddin is at deep mid-wicket, and they'll get back for 2. It's good running.
Good stroke too, taken off middle stump. Wayne Phillips a touch player.
7 for 117. Shastri continues. And Phillips will again pick up 2 with some good placement, and that brings up his 50. A much needed one for Australia.
And once again, Wayne Phillips to the rescue.
He's got that away fine, and it'll beat Amarnath into the fence. Just the second boundary for Wayne Phillips.
And he's received 92 deliveries. And Sivaramakrishnan still persisting with that tactic that Ian Chappell described of trying to bowl Wayne Phillips around his legs. Pitching about leg stump. Looks as though it was a wrong one. But Wayne Phillips for his part has shown, no, it was a leg spinner. Wayne Phillips for his part has shown that he's not afraid of picking that ball off the stumps.
Amarnath getting underneath it, and his second catch of the innings. And success finally there for the young man by bowling the wrong one at leg stump. And he's pretty happy that the plan has worked. At the end of a very good innings from Wayne Phillips, really saving Australia from a disgraceful score.
It certainly is. The Australian innings would have been in a complete shambles had not Wayne Phillips stuck to his guns. Good piece of thinking this, because we see that Sivaramakrishnan there feeds that wrong one on the leg stump. Wayne Phillips goes for the sweep, hits against the spin, gets a top edge, and simply lofts it into the hands of Gavaskar. They're 8th wicket down, therefore, for 134.
Very good figures. Those are showing on our digital equipment. 2 wickets for Kapil Dev. He had 2 for 11 after his first spell of 6 overs. Getting hold of that one. Second boundary for Rodney Hogg. There's another boundary coming from the bowling of Ravi Shastri.
And the crowd seem to think it's skill. I think it's more of the fact that Rodney Hogg took his courage in both hands there and hit through the line of the ball, even though he wasn't to the pitch of it. Hit the ball on the up, and away it sped over those practice wickets.
McCurdy faces Kapil Dev.
Is be out surely? Out, yes, that was ridiculous. Rodney Hogg, who played so well for his 21, backing up a long, long way. The throw was to Kapil Dev. He broke the stumps. Australia 9 for 147.
Yes, there was always going to be a run out. And yeah, Miss anyhow, great mix up there. Hogg coming and then being sent back. And out by miles. They've got themselves into a corner on a couple of occasions. But that wasn't a bad little effort there from Rodney Hogg. He made 22. So Australia now 9 down for 147.
It's Kapil Dev now to Alderman.
Very attacking batsman.
Oh, he didn't gather it. That was badly taken by Kapil Dev. He must have thought that was going to hit the stumps. He gives away a bonus run to boot. There's a beautiful piece of fielding by the short fine leg. He threw to the right end. And he should have picked up the wicket of Alderman, but was badly taken by Kapil Dev. Run rate 3.28. 4 balls remaining. The Australians have done well to bat out the 50 overs. Got him. All out. India once again bowling the opposition out within the 50 overs. Australia all out for 163. Alderman bowled Binny for 6. McCurdy not out 13. A very good performance by the Indian team, well led by Gavaskar.
Ravi Shastri, there are 8 runs on the board. Ian Chappell is your commentator with Keith Stackpole.
That's good delivery off the shoulder of the bat and away over second slip into the boundary.
Not a convincing start by the Indians, but they're still both there, and that's what counts.
Lawson to Srikkanth.
Once again, the slower delivery. This time Srikkanth gets hold of it, and that's going to race Graham Wood into the fence. So Srikkanth produces his first boundary and the second of the innings for India.
And that's the one he's been waiting for, and that should ease a little of the tension in the Indian batsman. Jeff Wilson, giving it the full array at the moment, was just over pitched.
Likes that ball pitched up. Hasn't quite got the timing on this occasion. That's 2 to Srikkanth, taking India to 22 after 7 overs.
Also in the crowd today, Molly Meldrum. Countdown.
King of Moomba. King for 1985. Next Monday is his big day. Procession through the streets of Melbourne. He's probably been over watching the water skiing and loves his cricket, Molly. Good fielding by Hogg brings up 2 runs. Molly Meldrum doesn't miss a cricket match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. It's with Imran and Madassa. He's been punting lately, not successfully on Australia, so today he would have probably lost his money again. But, he certainly is a great cricket follower.
There's a start for Srikkanth. Wasn't all that far away from going for 6.
That's the way he should play. He was a dasher that was short, and he hit it with tremendous timing and power. It was right off the meat of the bat. It was back onto the back foot and flew that long boundary 1 bounce into the fence. That's a big hit. Now we get to 34, McCurdy, southern or outer end.
That's a good shot. Beautifully timed and very well placed. And once again, excellent running between the wickets by Srikkanth. He came back very fast there for the third. Very good cricket from the Indians.
He's on his toes, placed that wide of Jones. Srikkanth, man, running to the bowler's end now, really putting in that for that second run, which gave him plenty of time to turn and come back safely for the third. Good throw from Jones.
Alderman bowling now to Srikkanth.
It's well played. He likes the halfway, Srikkanth. Hit that right in the middle. 48 without loss in the 14th over. No wicket for 49. Beautifully played. Brings up the 58-run stand for India. Races out towards the wrong run boundary. They're really running quickly. He's going to test out Simon O'Donnell. He is a bit close. The throw's good. It's not. Well run. India, no wicket for 53. 4 all run.
Well, that's over the top again. He keeps hitting him in that direction, and that's going to go for 4-2. Anything that's slightly up and on or just outside of stump, Srikkanth is quite happy to hit over the infield. Order just adjusting the field slightly for McCurdy. The third man being moved a little finer. That's in the air. This could get to him. Yes, well. Oh, he's dropped it. I can't believe it. It was the most straightforward little dolly catch, and Simon O'Donnell came in, and for some reason he just dropped it.
What an extraordinary performance. Simon O'Donnell, the most reliable of fieldsmen, a VFL footballer, the safest pair of hands, a good mark. Going down to take that catch, trying to take it too low. And he was trying to catch it about knee height, completely off balance.
Well, he's chipped that one away off the thick edge, and that races away down to the boundary of third man. So Shastri getting 4 there off a big edge. And it's no wicket for 68. Shastri settles for 1 on that occasion. The big question is, what can the Australians do apart from on fields that are slightly more than attacking? Slightly more attacking than you normally see in the one-day games. They've got to bowl the side out in order to get into the semi-finals. Having said that, the Indians are playing so well, they did score on to 70. And, too much there that can do. That's in the air. It goes way down towards square leg. Robbie Kerr running around, and he won't quite make it. Into the boundary it goes. So once again, Srikkanth latching onto one of those short deliveries, this time on the leg side. Another 4 to the Indians, no wicket for 74.
Shastri's 27, and surprisingly, not all that much outstripped by Srikkanth on 38.
That's into the gap again on the leg side. Shastri now beginning to find the gaps. So that Shastri to collect 3. And once again, the throw from Curdy down there, straight into the middle of the pitch to follow. Shot straight down the ground. Desperate save by Jeff Lawson. Still managed to pick up 3 runs. Rodney Curdy. In fact, just going through two. India has certainly proved to be the giant killers of this competition. 3 matches in which they've played, they've managed to bowl out the opposition. All 3 occasions so far. They've made a score of over 200 runs to chase. Tremendous effort so far.
And he loves those half-volleys, Srikkanth. Here's 6-4. And many of them have come from those straight drives. And the Jimmy Connors grunt there from Simon O'Donnell. And that brings up to 54 Srikkanth.
And a good double Srikkanth. Picked up 50 in the last match. 53, 57 balls today. Much more refined innings from him. A very watchful one, but one that is perfect for the situation. 50 runs from 78 balls.
And he's decided to go berserk with his half-century coming up. And now the Indian 100.
2 milestones into this over, being brought up by India. Firstly, the 50 to Srikkanth, and then the 100. On this ground, the next batsman in Mohammad Azruddin. Treated to the MCG public. Tremendous exhibition of batting. 93 not out. His first match against Pakistan. Behind square leg. Kim Hughes coming into the game. They'll pick up 3. Hughes has played many runs and some bad piece of fielding there by the man at square leg. Kim Hughes did the right thing. Threw it short. The man at square leg fumbling it and giving away an extra run. So India 109 runs, 26 over.
Simon O'Donnell continues using second end.
Lifeline straight by Ravi Shastri. These two keeping their heads down and they're picking the loose ball off. Occasionally hitting a good one for very good stretch.
Brings up the 50 for Ravi Shastri. Well played. 90 deliveries faced. Fine innings. Small total. Don't want to lose early wickets. Shastri and seen this partnership through. Congratulations. Good to see. 2 teammates. Needing one another to do well. Go to semi-final on Tuesday. Very confident team here. Gavaskar leading brilliantly. Now next players to the hill tilt. Top edge to be out. Ball safe. Getting under the order. Oh, down. Very good off there. Went through his hands and down his chest. Pick up 2 runs. I think that's a 50th catch. The Australians have dropped this summer.
It's in all international matches, just matches, and limited overs at 50 chances, and includes a couple of stuffings as well. Half century up, very good one there, very awkward one. The ones international players are supposed to catch.
24. Yes. 24.
We have another 100 runs to play with. Wide Laxman there, neatly. Very good inning from Ravi Shastri out 51 for Phillips. O'Donnell and Splendid partnership between
Ravi Shastri and Srikkanth. 1-1-1-1-24 with 40 needed to win.
Muhammad has redeemed 22 years of age. A test sensation in his first series against England. 300 on the trot. And so far, the series has played very well. It's gone! Yes, no! Way back at the mid strikes. 2-125. So the leading in that's leading. Look to left material on the way back. He was the one.
Played well. Certainly making against England in that series. About 110 to 48, 105, 20, 24 not out. He's made more to get a LBW2 tournament. It's 2-1-1-25.
28-year-old veteran playing first class cricket 10 years for India. It's off the mark, not straight, but a couple. But over Terry Alderman, it's 2-1-1-26. It's pretty competitive side. Winning. 2-1-1-9. That's well played. Inside showing strength from the onside. So only between the wickets, but gets up quickly. And gets 3 runs. Good return, Jones.
So the 50 seagulls in very views. That seagull count doesn't necessarily mean charge them. They don't charge them yet. Take a glimpse actually. Just to the left of the box. Let's be going for that spot for them. It's in the air and shot away. Wide it's squarely. Fieldsman. Well, that's light away. He does the face the battle line on that occasion. He's opening and he's especially deflected away down towards the third man. Not the choice of that much, but I think that he may well have played there purposely. Just 23 to win now. It's got that way. Rodney Hogg moving around his left, right there in his line. So boundary, 2-3 cans. That's his lines.
Well, just because the Indian is getting singles, when the opportunity offers itself, and then not going to take the fall, that was a pretty short delivery from Rodney and Srikkanth there very quickly onto the back foot.
Pretty well to Srikkanth. Took that away. Moving to his right start with there. He'd been moved a little squarer or the one was played squarer. Srikkanth obviously know that. And played that shot finer. But down towards the boundary, but it's 6 not quite. Srikkanth has decided to finish this game and the lays all glory. That will all go in, and that just make him decide to go over the top. The Indians cheering their side home now. Srikkanth on strike. That's down the ground. The winning shot played by Srikkanth. Moving over the top of the head. And what a great feeling the team in the Indians. They're not championship cricket. Their support would have turned out to give some courage in this man. They've done